Hey, I'd like to make a Dota rap.
I got a first pick. Should I get Beastmaster?
Forget Beastmaster, I'm the Beat Master. Yo, Lumi, give me a beat.
Hey, yo, they rap about sex, drugs, and money.
But we Asian rapping straight from TS3.
Yo, this is MC Hit and DJ Lumi.
Coming at you with a Dota commentary.
Hoping Ice Rock won't nerf our OP rap.
Cause this is dedicated to that team fat.
Hey, I heard that MYM team is pretty rad.
But all I see is Pusher playing bad.
Checking the CS on that Chaos Night.
Look, Lumi's gonna miss another team fight.
Nah, man, my commentary's a hella tight.
Cause we be a pair of Asian gangsters.
What? That even rhyme?
It's like, cause I'm the Beat Master.
Hey yo, this is Luminous coming at you with the Dota commentary, and today we have LGD.SGTY and the EHome. As I fix my mic a little bit, getting ready for this awesome commentary. And I have to give you a fair warning today. It is gonna be a Chinese team in the every Chinese game in every sense of the word. There is gonna be low kill counts. There is gonna be a lot of farming, and so if you personally like to see kills across the board every 2 seconds, and you want to see big red number pop out and big critical strikes, go watch Asim versus Dandy. Don't watch this game; you won't enjoy it. For those of you that do like intricate strategy, that's what Chinese Dota is all about: intricate strategy and team play. Then stick around and check this one out. You have been warned. This is going to be a long farming game. Of course, LGD.ZSMJ, one of my favorite farming player out there. Jack Dota, ZSMJ supposedly stands for 蛛丝马迹. Yeah, 蛛丝马迹, which is an awesome Chinese name, awesome game name. If you're Chinese and understand what that means, you would. It's really hard to translate, but all right, let's get back to the game. On the bans we see pretty much standard brand. The Darkseer is kind of raising my eyebrows. So is the Nevermore. The Nevermore ban I think is more directed to the carry players of the LGD.SGTY, which is 2009 and ZSMJ. They do have a very great Nevermore, and Nevermore in either of those hands could really stack up really quickly. But there are a lot of other farming heroes. Almost I feel like when you're up against EHome, you mandatorily maybe have to ban a Phantom Lancer and the Drow Ranger, or pick it yourself, because they really wreck a lot of teams using those two heroes. And I'm not sure how EHome is going to cope. And of course, EHome, a very good team nowadays. They were one of the premier China powerhouse, and then they kind of went away for a bit. A bit of history between these two teams. As these two picks are going by, it's not really interesting picks, so. I mean, bans are pretty normal. There's not much to talk about. EHome and SGTY had a bit of history together. In the ESWC qualifier final, EHome took out SGTY 2-0. So that was a very sounding victory. And SGTY and EHome is, kind of a rival now. EHome now going into the ESWC in Paris, representing under the Chinese flag. A lot of pressure on them because Chinese Dota right now is probably considered the best in the world, and they're representing the flag, so they gotta step it up in ESWC. Personally, I don't know. EHome has been playing really well lately, but to me, they're somewhat inconsistent as well. And then SGTY the other day stormed back in a show match and pwned EHome. But both these teams right now are very even, and it could be anyone's game to see who wins and not. And right now, right off the bat, we see very interesting picks. You see Drow Ranger being first picked by EHome. Now, in any other even Chinese game, I would kind of raise my eyebrow on that, but kind of picking Drow Ranger early is not so bad, considering you're going up against ZSMJ. You don't want her to be on Drow Ranger, one of his signature heroes out there, so they do get a Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger not a bad hero either. SGTY counters with Doombringer and Line. Now, Doombringer, a very good pick. It kind of limits the Scourge what they could pick now. They can't pick a Storm Spirit, for example, because it kind of just limits them. And Doombringer kind of could go very well in any way. He could go tank, he could go initiator, he could go kind of a carry DPS. So it's really interesting to see what the player and what SGTY is going to take this hero. Line, very safe, early pick, great support hero. And, long range stuns. Again, very interesting to see whether SGTY decide to solo this hero to opt for that early dagger. Scourge responding with 2 heavy stunners, Sven and Earthshaker. Now those 2 heroes don't get hurt by Doombringer all too much. The Earthshaker could blinking initiate, so he's safe from the Doom. And Sven, after he casts his spells, you could Doom him all he wants. He doesn't mind the damage, he doesn't have much spells to cast. And of course, he's going to be initiating with Dagger as well. So Doombringer doesn't hurt him all too much. So EHome responding very smartly. Now, I'm a bit worried about that Earthshaker, even though I said that he doesn't get hurt by Doombringer all too much. That's only after he gets his Blink Dagger. We all know in pro games, Earthshaker tend to roam, tend to support quite a bit, so that Dagger comes a bit late. So, if the Dagger don't come, the Doombringer will kind of hurt him quite a bit. And you can see the SGTY responding with the TIE Hunter and Crystal Maiden. Now in European scenes, having these 2 heroes being the 3rd and 4th pick is kind of like, wow, what are they picking? But TIE Hunter and Crystal Maiden, generally the top picks nowadays, being to the 3rd and 4th pick, and you will see the power of Tiebringer in this game. Ravage is just insane, but the most imbalanced thing about him is Kraken Shell. You could throw as many spells you want at him, but he will get his ulti off. And finally, the Scourge responding with a Beastmaster and a Witch Doctor pick. So, I mean, these are quite heavy stunners. The lanes of the Scourge team is going to be quite apparent now. You're going to have, of course, a Sven Witch Doctor lane, probably top or maybe bottom. And then Drow Ranger and Earthshaker, great lane partners. Then a Beastmaster missile, nothing too surprising here. Meanwhile, in the Scourge, they do really need a big heavy carry. There we go. We see a Medusa now. You bet the ZSMJ will be on that Medusa. And I have to point out, LGD.Luo is a new addition. I think they traded a new member. Luo is I think is from Deity, another high class Chinese team. Let me slow it down to 1x speed. The first thing I want to point out, Beastmaster picking up only this amount of item. He is not spending all his item, going for that early bottle. I mean, he's already halfway there, so he all needs like a couple of creep kills and he could get a quick bottle. Quick bottle and Beastmaster, very crucial in rune whoring. However, on the other side, there is a roaming Tiebringer, I believe. TIE Hunter is probably going to be roaming a bit, and now roamer really hurts the mid solo because he will probably get all the runes, or he will try his best to get all the runes, so that would definitely hurt the Beastmaster. On the mid solo on the other side, the Doombringer doesn't mind having his rune taken because I don't think he's actually going to go for a bottle. He'll probably lane control pretty well without the, probably going to go for early Vanguard or whatever. I don't think he really need the regeneration from bottle, considering he has the Crystal Maiden aura. And so it's going to be really hard for the Beastmaster right off the bat. Even if he gets a early bottle, a bottle is such a bad investment if you don't get the runes. And I'm going to look forward to the TIE Hunter getting most of the runes. And again, final warning goes out to people that do expect a very high kill count game. This is not the game you want to watch. You better just get the heck out now. You can see that Earthshaker coming up here. There are 3 heroes on bottom lane. It looks like a tri-lane, but again, this TIE Hunter is probably going to be roaming a bit, and you can see the Beastmaster soloing against Doom, and this Earthshaker coming back, and they are gonna get into a fist fight. There is gonna be a gush going off. I think he's in a terrible position. He should better get out to the left, not to the right, because there is a Crystal Maiden coming. I think that was just a bad decision by him. He knew there were 3 people in the bottom lane. At least he should have knew from the minimap, and you can see that the Crystal Maiden unluckily picking up the first blood, but not too bad there. He will get a quick crow for his missile and maybe a boost of speed as well. So meanwhile, TIE Hunter, one of the best roamer in the game, and I will talk about why as we see this kind of initiation coming in, scaring the Beastmaster away. Beastmaster sitting at 3 creep kills. He is 1 more creep kill away from his bottle. Once he gets his bottle, he should be TIE Hunter, I just keep calling him TIE now. It looks like TIE is coming around. There is no wards to spot for this Beastmaster, and Beastmaster will definitely die. Let's see if he's gonna buy. Come on, buy your bottle. I know you would die now. Okay, alright, okay, good. You see his gold pop down to 4. So that was some quick hotkey into the item shop and buying it. And that's one thing that the pro players generally have an upper hand in, compared to the newer players. Newer players don't hotkey their shop, and definitely is one of the, you just saw the benefit there. Hotkeying your shop, you know you're gonna die. might as well spend all your gold so you don't lose anything. And here's exactly what I mean with a TIE Hunter roaming around. The reason why there's the Invis bottom, let's say if Beastmaster could manage to pick it up as the TIE Hunter goes up. The TIE is one of the best ganking roaming hero because TIE has a natural movement speed of 310. That's higher than usual. The usual is 300. And Gush, low mono cost spell, high damage, slow, reduce armor. You know, you can't ask for much of, you know, anything else. But meanwhile, even though the other two lanes are doing fairly well, I see that the bottom lane ZSMJ farming pretty well. Comparing to creep stat is 1-to-1 to 9-2, so that Drow Ranger behind heavily in terms of farm. Crystal Maiden probably doing a good job harassing, and ZSMJ abusing that Gorgon range really high. But on the other side, they have a TIE. Yeah, they do have a line top solo, but this line top solo is just based on the experience. You can see just doing very poorly compared to a level 4 Sven and a level 2 Witch Doctor. So